My name is Clint Tankersley, and I'm the founder and executive director of Presonomics. Presonomics is a new nonprofit that promotes the economic benefits of saving historic places. As the only such organization in the world, we strive to be the international clearinghouse for all things related to preservation economics. Since money is such a major driving factor for public policy and private enterprise, Presonomics believes that the most effective way of saving historic places is to educate everyone about why it actually makes economic sense to do so. One example of where Presonomics can help in local communities is the Save the Block campaign in downtown East Point, Georgia. Local activists there are struggling to prevent the demolition of some of the town's most historic and economically beneficial buildings.
I'm Stosh Rusek. I'm with the East Point Preservation Alliance in East Point, Georgia, and I'm here today to tell you about the threat that our historic civic block currently faces. The East Point City Council voted in May 2013 to demolish the block to make way for a reportedly $19 million government, conference, and performing arts center. In July 2013, the City Council reversed its decision to demolish the historic civic block, but the buildings are still under threat as no action has been taken to preserve them, and the City Council is still talking about demolishing the buildings. The Mayor and City Council are not our enemies. We just need to help them understand that it makes much more sense from an economic standpoint to save the historic civic block rather than demolish it. Presonomics is exactly what we need because Presonomics can help us show the city that these buildings are assets and not liabilities.
The auditorium has been condemned. The city library has become a place for storage, and the city hall's use has been severely limited. And the East Point Preservation Alliance seeks to work with Presonomics to help the city understand that these buildings are not only economically viable, but they're actually among the city's greatest assets in bringing economic revitalization to downtown East Point.
Your donation will fund our effort at Presonomics to arm activists and decision makers with the hard science and data to prove that it does make economic sense to save our historic places. Specifically, your donation will fund the construction of a free online resource called the Presonomics Open Access Repository. This tool will organize all extant preservation economics case studies from communities all over the world into one centralized, easy-to-use online resource. So when a city like East Point is looking for hard data to back up their claims, they will just go online to our website to download studies that have already been done in a nearby city, such as Atlanta, and use that as a powerful tool to prove the economic benefits of saving old buildings. A majority of the funds we raise for Presonomics will go towards hiring and managing an IT specialist to construct our online repository. The remaining funds will go towards startup costs and marketing the project so that people know that this resource is out there. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Presonomics and how it can help your community. And thank you for any donation you're able to give.